The year 2099 was the time when the Earth had completely changed. There were no big buildings, no pollution. In fact, now there are no humans either. Only forests and clean water rivers are left as far as the eye can see. Big AI super robots protect the lives. But how did all this happen? Where did the humans go from the Earth in the year 18? Let's find out in our new amazing Wi-Fi movie today. The story begins from the year 2017, when this company of cinema industry changed the world itself, whose main owner is Alliance, where this company made hundreds of thousands of big robots, which when deployed on the border could end big wars in a few days. Apart from this, robots were also made for doing household work, and within just 2 years, this company became the world's largest company. But life did not happen as it had thought. With time, different countries started fighting more. So they started doing more research in life. Finally, in 2020, a super AI robot was made, like the name given to Corona. Now this soup and robot could think and take decisions on their own. Now from here, this alliance meets its efficient demon, and they discuss how despite their hard work for humanity, there is no benefit. They thought that if they give robots to do the work of people, they will stop the votes of different countries, so everyone will be happy. But after all these years, humans are not going to change. They are still fighting among themselves. They are destroying the Earth's resources recklessly. 16,91,000. Now he has decided to change the programming of super robots. On hearing this, Assistant to Mendlers comes. He tries to explain to the app that they should not have any expectations from humans, but the app had already made up its mind. He says that now only robots are above him who can make this Earth pure like before. When human insects did not live here, now there were a small house in the city, and you return home after your joke, where in his family there was only his mother and a robot takes care of them. Now here the robot meets his mother and asks about her day, and in the background it was being shown in the news that how some scientists have just discovered a new planet whose atmosphere is exactly like the Earth, and humans will be able to live there comfortably. The voice was also playing normal news like always when suddenly the screens of every place including Sahayog's TV start glitching, and it is revealed that these leaders of the industries are not alive and have been called here now. He gives a last message to the whole world that how he gave the gift of these robots to the world, where he thought that now everything will be fine. But humans proved him wrong, and he found that humans can never be satisfied. Humans are filled with the feeling of conflict which even God cannot remove. So he had to take a very tough decision, and he decided to hand over the world to super robots instead of humans. That means now humans will have to die, and as soon as you say this, you take control of super robots and start causing huge explosions. Whole cities were being blown up. This attack happened simultaneously all over the world. Millions and crores of people were getting killed. Seeing all this, Demon also says whether his decision will be right, but there was such noise that this is the right step from the basic point of view. A reboot was needed to reinvent the Earth, and he did the same. When Demon Viju was asked about his step, he handed over his brain to him. Meanwhile, amidst this great destruction, the interviewer was trying to run away when this drone stops him. Where the whole Earth was being destroyed, millions of people were killed in one night, and the whole world changed forever because of the events of this night. Slowly, 97 years have passed since this incident, and we are shown a man who was just waking up from sleep. There are no big buildings around him, but lush green trees where the world has changed completely in the last 97 years. And from here, it is revealed that this man is none other than Endu. Yes, the same Endu who was trying to escape from those blasts 97 years ago. But how did he suddenly reach here after 97 years? The strange thing is that his age was the same as before. Here, the interviewer himself could not understand how all this happened to him, and he did not remember anything, and he was looking around in a confused and troubled state. We start roaming around and seeing how the Earth has completely changed after the extinction of humans. Now there's no immature society left, and Corona's big robots are roaming everywhere. They will also kill the remaining few humans, and humans cannot harm the Earth again. Here, 8 billion people were killed 97 years ago. But after that, the Earth started healing on its own. The environment became clean. But the next time the surfer was roaming around and looking at the interview, he came to know that Hayas and Demin are still alive, and they are keeping an eye on the interview. They also discuss among themselves that how almost all the humans have already been killed, but only a small group is left, who have gone to a secret place named Aurora, and if they can reach that place, then they can go to the secret place named Aurora. If they find it and destroy it, then no human will be left alive on Earth, and that is why they are keeping an eye on Ventru so that through him, even the last human can find the university. That same Andrew was roaming around on the Rani meter wondering where he was, and during this he reaches an old village. But till now he did not notice that there was a robot behind him. As soon as that robot attacked, Andrew started running away from there. However, that robot was a bit too smart, and now when he was about to kill Entry, at the last moment, a girl named Celia comes there and blows up that robot with a bomb and saves Entry. Entry was surprised that at least he found another human being, but she does not talk to Celia, and further, she goes outside, and there is the same hand-to-hand incident. Anyway, what is happening around her, so she follows Celia and requests him to keep her with him, and initially she refuses because she cannot put herself in danger for him, but when she sees a necklace on Andrew's neck, then she asks him that where did he get it from? Andrew found it in a broken house, and he doesn't remember anything about how he came here after 97 years, and he needs her help. Now all this is about Sun. Finally, Cilium agrees and asks him to come with her and tells him that they are going to the last remaining human settlement and Corona where they can stay safe. Here she further says that how since she was born, humans have been roaming around living with those Corona robots, and she feels that Corona is the only place where they can live. Here she also keeps the same necklace with her. It shows that the entry was received, and this necklace is a sign of hope. This will also be able to take human civilization forward again. Here she also shows a map to the entry, which was quite secret, and only through that they can go. So they have to decide as many successes as possible. However, both of them did not know that the worm is able to see all this on his screen, and he also wanted that by chasing the worm, we should go to the last human settlement. Now the next morning, both of them continue their journey according to the match, and on the way, they also find old real tracks where once big traders used to trade. She must have been going there. Where there used to be big trails, but now there is no one around. Both of them walk there the whole day, where they were crossing dense forests and getting closer to their destination. After crossing the entire Pandra, they decide to spend the night in an old bed research. While Celia tells Andrew to quickly find some firewood so that they can stay warm throughout the night, Andrew unknowingly turns on a radio by mistake. By the time Celia runs and turns it off, the robots nearby had gathered there due to the sound of the radio. But even after scanning the surfing, the robots go away from there, while the senior also found it very strange that why the robots did not detect him. But she does not think much about it, while the interviewer apologizes that he has committed such a big mistake, so the interviewer does not say much to her, and they go to sleep and wake up on time in the morning. They again continue their journey, where the forest had grown a lot due to the absence of humans, where there is lush green grass, tall trees, clean water rivers. While going on the way, they could see straight away that the Earth has changed so much. At the same time, they could see big robots from a distance, because they were circling the Earth from all sides. They were getting trapped in them and coming out. At the same time, the Alliance was still behind them. As both of them were getting closer to Corona, the Alliance became happier that they would finally complete their mission by killing the last humans, and then they too could die in peace forever by taking the Earth to the air of their super robots. Today also both of them had covered a long distance, and they go to an independent house to come back at night. To their great surprise, the house was much cleaner, as if someone lives here. They also find an old camera there. Celia had never seen it till now. They wonder what it looks like? End Love shows by turning on the camera and taking photos. So Failure also started liking Love till the end, and she starts telling him about herself, that how is she? She was born in a place called Nexus and brought up there. Actually here, her family, along with some other families, used to live with the help of robots. But when one of the robotics attacked them to trace them there, then everyone had to run away from there and go to Aurora. And in the middle of that firing, one bullet also killed Senior's younger sister, so she hid there for her care, while her family left ahead for Aurora. That means Aurora must have reached there by now. Where everyone has the same secret map, his sister could not survive in the same village, and later CLCL is also being played there. Both of them go there talking, but in the morning, as soon as Andrew opens his eyes, he sees that there are people in this village other than him. So quickly Sandra wakes up Seller and tells him that they should also take the people here to Rona and save them. But Seller refuses to do this, saying that the world is not the same as before, and who knows, they might be able to save them. But you need to attack it full force and determination. So both of them keep quiet and start going from there. But now when they were going towards the jungle, these little girls notice them and start chasing everyone there. While running in the city, Andrew fell on the beach, and to save herself, she left him alone there and ran away. From where Andrew was taken hostage, SB was watching all this with D-Mine, but they decide not to take any action right now, and the same thing happens with Andrew. Remembering this time, Celia finally comes back to free Andrew, but now she too has been caught. People tell her that Celia will be very useful to them, and she takes advantage of it. Son Amendar gets angry about this. He also finds that there is too much stand in him, which he did not know till now. He attacks those people and starts to free Celia. He himself was surprised to see his power and destruction. She took advantage of this. Now a man attacks her chest with a sword. However, Celia had killed that man from behind. But now when she comes to pick up the entry, she is surprised to see this. There is no blood coming out from inside the entry. Rather, there are mechanical wires inside it, which means that it is not a human being. So Entry himself did not know this, and he convinces Celia. He does not remember anything that, from where did all this come in him? There he did not cheat her, but now Celia did not believe in his words, and Abu leaves her alone and starts running ahead alone, which is seen on camera, and Kale Swadish tells them to bring Andrew to him as soon as possible. While Andrew was having a vision of his grave, i.e. he is not alive, then some robot-like angle is caught, and he is brought a lab of life where, Demon Entry, he is a male. Now he starts answering all her questions. Actually, when Entry Khosrovot was caught 97 years ago, they did not kill him, but took him hostage. And after many years of research, they did the first experiment on him. Actually, they removed Andrew's brain from his body and put it in a robotic body, which looks exactly like his body, so that the train can accept it. And that is why Andrew did not remember anything in the beginning. And he remembers only that much, whatever he had experienced till the night of the explosion, which means Andrew is definitely an android. If his brain is completely controlling him, then Davian further says that he has not been able to control the brain of B and Do yet, because this is his first experience. This is an experiment, and that is why they had sent him as Sarah in the beginning, so that by following him, they can reach the last remaining human settlement and destroy it completely. Here, Demon also brings forward Fizia, whom they had already caught, and now they start asking both of them, where is that place Corona? Tell them about Waves, or else they will kill Celia here. But Celia was not ready to tell anything, so they meet now. Andrew tells the reporting body to kill Celia, and saying this, they go out from there while Andrew's body was about to kill Celia with the wrong lips. But Celia knew that her print is of Andrew, so she starts reminding him about how they spent time together for the last few days, and here her plan works. And finally Andrew's brain was back in control. As D-Man was watching from a distance and was angry that we still couldn't control Andrew's brain. So Andrew starts running away from there with Celia. Due to having a robotic body, now he had a lot of strength, and he starts taking out Celia while protecting her from the rest of the robots. Celia also fainted on the beach. Fantark picks her up in his arms and moves on. Then Demian goes to the Alliance, where Life says that they did well by letting her go for the interview. At least she must be feeling good. We are also free, and they will go to Aurora from here. That means letting both of them escape from here was also the plan of the Alliance. The same android Celia wakes up and she mistakes him, right? She thanks him, and by now she knew that even though Andrew's body is robotic, but his brain is of real Andrew, and that Andrew has started loving her a lot. Now Andrew moves forward carrying her in his lap throughout the 18, but now when they had stopped to arrest her after it got dark, she finds out that Damien is in the lab with his map. He had taken out his phone, which means that now both of them will not be able to go to Rona without that map, and the worried senior keeps thinking about the same thing while crying. Now, when Nagra was alone at night during the interview, he remembers that his robotic body has some advantages, and he picks up Scylla and tells her that the map is still saved in his memory. So both of them quickly run towards there, and after covering a long distance, they finally reach the empty houses. But there was no one here, and according to Andrew, the location on their map is here. So where should the remaining people go? Here Celia had tears in his eyes because his last hope of survival also turned out to be false. Shengdo then calms him down, saying that they will think of something or the other. Dominion comes there again and says that even if there is no human settlement left here, they will destroy the last hope of humans. He is also going to take the NGO with him. Wherever they go in the lab, they will do new experiments on him so that they can control his brain. But now all this is happening. Then when I shoot DNA with it, but sir, presidency was not Damien being so, and Life had already uploaded it in nanorobots. So that same week, Life had sent hundreds of robots to destroy this village. Hey, there will be no place left named Aurora. As you see, both of them ran to hide in a broken bunker of the village where a cave was built. They started going inside unconsciousness, and despite the explosion above, both of them had survived. And inside they understand that the real name of this place was not there, and they reached here while running away from the system. That is, to start it, they had to scan their locate. That is, the survivors very cleverly got necklaces made without telling them exactly what can happen to them. And the Corona robots should not know anything. For this, they named it just Corona, so that the remaining humans could be evacuated successfully from here as soon as the necklace is scanned. But the destination of an exoplanet or roll had come automatically in the ship, and this ship now starts launching to go there. Seeing which, one remembers the interview, how on the night of the bombing he had seen in the news that scientists have discovered a new exoplanet where humans can live even after Earth. So after the attack of Corona robots, some of the remaining humans chose that planet to live on. From time to time, they always evacuated the remaining humans from Earth, where this planning was done. Till now, she has never been able to know about a life and its Corona farms, because even the survivors who went there never knew where they were going. But now, seeing them being launched, it is not finalized. This planet is actually another planet, so it sends its robotic army after them. But the and Syrian ships had hyperspeed, and after a journey of many days, they reached the other exoplanet, where they could see that humans have already formed a society there. They are also increasing their population rapidly, so that scientific progress can be made faster. Mangara Wala has also come to know from Earth that humans left Earth, but now they have settled on another planet, and he says that the way humans destroyed Earth, now they will do the same to that other planet, and he cannot leave this universe in the hands of humans, so he sends an army of robots from his Corona there too, so that they can kill the humans from there. So on Aurora, the humans already knew that the Alliance robots are coming to attack them, and they are also ready with full preparation. And with this hopeful ending, the story ends here. So how did you like the video? Let us know in the comments. Also, subscribe to the channel for more such videos.